With head coach Terry Rooney, I'm Chip Fontanazza on this edition of Inside the Dugout as the team prepares to head to Texas to take on Rice. And Rice, a very good team in the conference, has a very nice ballpark, and this is a chance for the team to get some big wins on the road.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, the whole key is to continue to play better and better and be consumed with the process. You know, having great practices, having great batting practices, doing infield, outfield correctly, all of those things. And the focus, obviously, the end result, we need some wins. We're in a little bit of a slump right now, but the focus is the process, continuing to get better. Putting it all together, we're doing things better in a lot of different aspects, but we haven't put the complete package together. And you can look at the last couple of games, the series against Memphis. We pitched very well kind of on the first two games. We really didn't swing the bats. And then on Sunday, we swung the bats, but didn't pitch well. Everything's kind of catching up with us. And obviously, when you're not, when you haven't won a few games or a little bit of a losing streak, everything seems to get magnified. But that's part of it. Meaning, guys got to learn to continue to bounce out of it and what it takes. And as I told them this morning, I tell them all the time, nothing replaces a work ethic. You just have to continue to work hard to get it done. But obviously, we're going down and playing a great Rice program. But you know what? UCF's a great program. And last year, a few months ago, we went down the very last game of the season to determine the regular season champion. So we're looking forward to going to Rice.
I know one thing you're trying to do to spark some energy on the team is mix things up. You're doing that with the rotation this weekend. Chris Matulis going Friday, Ben Lively going Saturday. Lively is usually the guy you throw Friday nights.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, both those guys have certainly had great seasons for us, and they've done very well. And Ben Lively's having an All-American type year. It has nothing to do with matchups, or anything like that. It's really just kind of my gut, to be quite honest with you, And at the end of the day, it's about wins. It doesn't matter whether you get a win on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. It's about putting your team in the best position to be successful. And I know that Ben is going to go out there and give us a great outing. It does a couple of things, I think, with our bullpen, with our relievers. I think it can help in a lot of different ways. So, yeah, Matulis is going to go Friday. Ben Lively is going to go Saturday, and then Sunday we'll see.
And we come back from Texas to take on FAU here in Orlando, and that's also Pink Day as well for the baseball team.
Yeah, it's a big night. It's a big day. It's something I started a couple years ago, and it's Pink at the Park, and I started it here. Obviously, it's for breast cancer awareness specifically, and it's a disease that's affected my family personally, so I definitely have a strong connection to it. So it's something that we wanted to do just to bring recognition, to it. A lot of times, you may not always see it, in the male sports, and I think it affects everybody. The reason I say that it affects everybody, no matter who it is. It could be somebody in your immediate family or a family friend, something on those lines. So we do everything we can to continue to spread the awareness from a cancer standpoint, but specifically, breast cancer. And that's why we're doing it. But yeah, Tuesday night is Pink at the Park. Obviously we'll have some pink bases and pink T-shirts and those kind of things to bring awareness to it. But I really look forward to doing that again. It's something that's affected myself and my family directly. And anything we do to bring recognition to it, we're going to do it.
And that day will also be the first time in nearly 2 weeks where you get back in Orlando to play a baseball game. How nice is that going to be back at home trying to get a new winning streak going?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's important. I think it'll be good. I mean, obviously we've been on the road after we conclude this Rice series. We've been on the road for a decent amount of time, and there's absolutely, I think, for the guys, the comfort, getting back home a little bit will help. But at the end of the day, I mean, we have to play well on the road. The conference tournament's on the road, and all the other postseasons will be too. So we got to figure this out at some point. But listen, the guys are working hard. The effort's been great. That's a very good leadership. I mean, the kids are doing everything that we're asking of them, of a coaching staff. We just got to continue to get better and better, and understand. For me, as I tell them all the time, is they have to understand that every pitch matters. Every single night, most nights, comes down to about 2 or 3 pitches on both sides. We have to be a little bit better than those 2 or 3 pitches.
And you can follow the Knights and all their action at our website, UCFathletics.com. Say head down to Texas to take on Rice. And as always, complete coverage will be at our website. For head coach Terry Rooney, I'm Chip Fontanazza on this edition of Inside the Dugout.